And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Now, Bev came through with her crew and gave Dan his regular fawning over. And then ignored me altogether. I gave her what I thought was like a hello, and it was snubbed completely. But it was okay because I walked right by her to see two faces very excited to see me. Honorary Black Rude Jude.
So it's 0.5.
So that's 0.5. That's a half sack.
It is a half sack. You got your arm on the quarterback.
But does the next one count for 2 in the black community? DJ Premier.
It's pretty big.
It's a big fan. And I will say, because I'm always going to be fair, my man, you had your back going already. He pointed at you. And then Bev went over to him hard. So he kind of got cut off. But he was saying, that dude over there, funny as hell too, man.
Oh, that's nice.
To you.
Premier?
Yeah.
So that's 0.5 for me. You get 3.
Yeah, he was very excited to see me.
I know. You know what?
So
the tide's turned.
So what does that? So that's. Are you saying we were tied at 1.5?
All I'm saying is, I think there's a lot more black love in the hallway for Jay Oakerson in 2020.
We got to phase out Bev and the other one.
But you know who we got to put? You know who we got to put the top?
Who's the other one? Lord Jamar, the one that loves you. He won't say her name.
What? Karen?
Yeah.
Oh, I like Karen.
Yeah, she likes you.
She doesn't like you.
She tells you she's not a fan of.
Cold stance on you.
Why do you think that is?
I honestly don't know.
There's legitimately zero reason for that. I've always just been pleasantly like, hi also.
I think hallway etiquette's weird. I think I've always had a weird thing.
What are you going to say? With those people, it's weird?
No, DJ, no, not at all.
It's
say
weird
when you're walking by anybody, even Roland, who I know, there's weird hallway energy.
Nah, I still be like, yeah, buddy.
Okay.
Pleasant, something like that.
Well, you're in the pocket always. Old smooth Jay Oakerson.
You're small talk Dan. I'm just telling you.
You know why? Is because I'm drive-by Dan. I'll hit you with the fucking, hey, how you doing? And then I'm moving.
But, I mean, I'm telling you the hallway.
Sam Roberts and I have awkward hallway interactions here.
The hallway looks
actually
like.
Stop and kiss.
It looks like the black people here are celebrating Dan History Month.
I think that's all in your head because, yeah, they go February. Thank you, Dan, for bringing all that big head love.
Dan Soder invented peanut butter and the modern air conditioner. But, yeah, in the hallway I felt good today. And Rude Jude was just blacker than any one of the black people here, so maybe I'm going to give him a full black now. He's now a full black.
As he gets older, he starts to look more and more like a genius scientist.
Yeah, he's coming in to do STR show tomorrow. I love Jude. He's a funny dude.
Yeah.
He's a funny, wild guy.
Always fun when he's on this show. And he's I'd probably say out of the guests that I know that go on STR, he does the craziest shit consistently.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you see Ralph in the hallway?
No.
I didn't either. I was like,
you don't miss Ralph.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think I
hallway.
rudely went around him in any way because I saw everybody.
No, I think he was probably going down the elevator as you were coming up.
I was locked in on the black people in the hallway, seeing how this was going to unfold.
See, I think this is mostly in your head. This is like one of those things.
Out of my head. There's video evidence now, and the people are all about it.
Well, that's because you set the narrative.
The narrative is not, I didn't set up anything there at all. I go casual, regular day in the hallway.
Jay's Black.
They saw the cameras are on.
I would call this episode Jay's Black Insecurities.
Can I tell you one thing for sure? For sure. And possibly also with Bev, but for sure.
Karen doesn't like you. I'll give you that. She's cold.
Not only does she not like me, doesn't like me.
I don't think she knows who you are.
I think she believes that I just work on your radio show.
Oh.
For sure.
Producer Jay?
That's definitely what she thinks is going on here for sure. I'm
going to start walking behind you.
Makes me fucking furious.
Or you know,
Erykah Badu hair covers.
Next time it happens, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to be like, hey, do you have the rundown? I'm going to ask you producer questions.
Yeah.
I go, hey, no calls today. I'm going to really lean into it.
She's like the young sister from Dead Presidents we want Jacob to dress up like.
Yeah.
I hate her so much.
And she loves me. Hates you.
What's her story?
She's great. I don't know.
Let's dox her, dude.
Wow,
I love that word. I learned that word this week.
Because of Ari?
She's getting doxed.
It's not in your head.
What?
It's not in your head.
It's not in my head. What's her fucking beat? Is she ever around? Can we
why
get
are you
her
looking
on?
at me like I fucking know? I don't know.
That's your homegirl, dude.
No, it's not. I went to her
See,
show.
my
She's
homegirl's
nice. She likes
Laura
me.
Bar. Laura Bargatze. That's
Yeah,
my homegirl. And she's nice. She's a nice person to everybody. She treats you really nice.
You covet a married woman.
I don't covet her at all.
Yeah, you
no
do.
coveting
You're in
at
love.
all.
You're in love.
Dude, we don't do married shit. We do gangster shit together.
No, you don't.
Yeah, me and her ride dirty.
You guys go to the store and you guys gleam at each other.
Fuck that, dude.
You guys give each other doe eyes.
Did we fight people together?
I've gotten a couple calls since
We
that
ride
episode.
together. We've had some drinks together.
Nate goes, "Hey man,
smoke it up."
Nate goes, "Hey, I know y'all like do fun stuff, but that's not like for real, right?"
I could be totally wrong with this, but I feel like Laura smoked a cigarette with me before. I might be totally wrong about that, but I think she
Did she do?
I got a
For
picture in
some
my head of
reason,
that happening.
with Laura, I imagine her smoking with her arm under her elbow, like stressed out.
Yes, that's what I kind of think.
White lady smoking, going like this. Not good, Jay.
If it makes sense, I could picture in my head smoking a cigarette, but I could be totally wrong. I mean, it wouldn't have been any time recently, so it'd be a long time ago. But maybe. But I mean, yeah, no, it's a homegirl. And this Karen, you call her? That's your homegirl, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure. What's wrong, buddy? What's really at the root of this issue?
Well, the hallway's here. It's a bad way to start a show.
No, you always come in whenever you're ornery. You come in and you bring up the black delegation in Sirius.
I'll bring it up every day if I wouldn't be called a racist for it.
Yeah. But it's always something when you're feeling like a little thorny. You come in and you're like, "Oh, just fucking Dan gets acknowledged."
No,
What's really
really
getting you mad today?
You're going to call her Karen. Her name is Karen.
We didn't even see her today.
I know, but it just reminded me so much.
That doesn't have a point.
All I'm thinking is if she was here doing her show.
Mm-hmm. Why don't you go on her show? Why don't you go on her show and talk to her?
Because I don't know anything about black politics. She's going to.
That's not at all what we talked about.
What did she talk about?
We talked about billions.
The history of the
talked
NBA?
about this show.
You talk about this show?
Yeah.
And she has no idea who I am.
Yeah.
That makes it even worse. Now,
I
you
know.
didn't talk about this show, I hope, because
I said I do her.
I feel like you just forgot that you said she has no idea.
I swear to
who
God,
I
I talked about a radio show, and I said, "Yeah, I do it with Big J." So she doesn't know who you are. She doesn't know what you look like.
What did you tell her?
I don't know. Fucking find the clip.
He goes, "I do the show with Big J. He's not a good guy, and he probably would not like to meet you. He's got some real weird ideas about black people, but." He goes, but I don't feel that way, and it's so it's a push shove kind of show where we.
I try to stick up for the black man. Jay tries to put the black man down.
Jay comes in.
He's classic.
And just starts going
evil
hammer
honky.
fists.
Classic evil honky.
Classic. He goes,
Jay Oakerson.
I mean, if ever there was a guy you could call the man.
Yeah.
Just
Oh
that
no!
man right
I would
there.
tell you right now, his father is a landowner and thinks that there was. I don't want to record that because I was going to joke.
He
and go,
employs
he thinks some good
several
ideas.
people of
Yeah,
color.
he thinks we should bring back slavery, and I have said no. That's a bad idea.
I don't think Jay shares that opinion. But
Yeah.
he's not like he doesn't argue with his dad about it a lot.
But anyways, when you see him in the hallway, just don't. I wouldn't look at him.
You know what? If I were you, cold shoulder.
What's the actual tape of me on our show going? If I were you and I saw him in the hallway, I wouldn't say anything.
Yeah, I wish we had the one on video. Was the best was. You remember I ran in the corner. It was like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
When she did the whole hey, I was like, hey, and she looked to do like a Ugh.
Yeah.
That was the first one you noticed, but you were like, yeah, I don't have an explanation.
I really
on that
don't.
one, for sure.
I really don't, but I think you should go on her show.
No.
And explain
I'm
it.
gonna fucking give her ratings with my brilliance. Have her come on this show. Let's iron it out. Why does she like you and hate me?
I think you should go away game.
No. Why would I do that?
I don't know. Why not?
Because I don't want fucking SW1 and SW2 or whoever else is in that room to get militant black and hurt me. I don't want that. I'm a trophy in the black community, dude.
No, you're not.
You hang this buffalo's head on the wall, buddy. You're the leader of the gang.
I think I got an Oakerson skin.
Yeah, check this out.
It's just
Shut the fuck up.
Half bleached scalp.
You took that thing out? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, big time.
Oh my God! You got the white buffalo.
Get the mighty white buffalo.
The mighty white buffalo.
I'm not going in there. They're going to start feeding me and then fucking hunt me in the woods. They're going to reverse surviving the game me. I won't be part of that.
She just hands you a money belt. What is that? $100,000 in there. You
Being
make it through
hunted
the
by a
night.
black radio show on horseback.
Yeah, just like down the streets of 6th Avenue. I just
Get out of the way! Get out of the way! I'm trying to get away!
You're breaking into a Modell's at 2 a.m. for an Easton and a new pair of fucking sweatpants. Come out, Jay! Come out, white devil! And you're like, I should have never gone on this radio show. I go, Jay, that's what I had to do for them to say what's up in the hallway to me.
Black Lou, can you write to her and Black People Talk and say it's for her to come in here?
You want me to get her in here?
Please. Yeah.
Like today?
Is she here still?
She might be.
By all means. Absolutely today, if it's possible. I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, I would love to know about this.
There's no way she's here, dude.
Her show just finished.
Yeah, I know. And then Sizzler closes in an hour, so I think she has to probably be there soon.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get the last hot batch of fucking shrimp,
Is there
fried
an active?
shrimp,
Yeah. Is there an active Sizzlers in New York?
It can't be.
There is. I don't think there's an active Sizzlers anyway.
No, there's one in L.A. for sure.
They're like Bennigan's.
No, there's actually. I bet there's hundreds
of Sizzlers
in the world. Yeah.
Are there any Bennigan's?
I went maybe because I think
Black Lou's gone to see if Karen.
I've seen a Houlihan's. I've seen a Houlihan's as of recent.
But a Houlihan's isn't Bennigan's.
But a similar thing. Same kind of deal. Ground Round is gone, I believe.
What about the count?
There's still some shells.
What about the
Ground
Monte
Round.
Cristo? There are some Bennigan's. Oh,
Yeah.
look at that. There's like 12, 11.
That means that someone in that town just kept their franchise and took it seriously. They go, the franchise is going under. He goes, I'm running this one's running great.
It's an honor to play with you, sir.
Yeah, they go, I'm not getting out of here.
Texas, Florida.
Vineland, New Jersey, there's still one rocking.
I'll make a pillage.
Oh, I'd go to a Bennigan's. We have to get there after. Can we do a live? Can we do a live remote from a Bennigan's in Vineland, New Jersey?
Yeah,
Have a carb limit.
You think that's possible, dude? From a Bennigan's happy
my
hour?
God, look how thick California's just full of Sizzlers.
Yeah, that's where they live.
East Coast is gone. Was there always just
But there
a
was
California
one.
thing?
There was one in Queens when I lived in Queens. It went though.
There's none on the East Coast.
One in Florida.
One in Florida is the only one.
It's in Tampa, dude. Because I'll go to one in Tampa, Florida. I'll go to a Sizzler.
They're like, that is actually our diciest one. It's off Highway 491.
That's
Gallup and Gallup.
Yeah, where's the Texas one?
Gallup.
I'm sorry, that's
Oh, yeah.
Florida one.
Go to Florida. What's
That's
the one?
where.
No, that's
Kissimmee. All right.
Bronson Highway. They're all off these really shady sounding.
Oh, it's not going to be in a good place.
491
I went
north?
to one in, I guess it had to be where I'm looking at, in California somewhere. I went, because I think it was walking distance
Mm-hmm.
from whatever gig I was doing, and it was bad, dude.
It was like what? The meat was bad?
I didn't even get like, you're supposed to get like steak tips or something, and you
Yeah.
get the unlimited bar. I just got the bar, and I figured I'll do soup and salad from it. But I did get a couple of and like, you only need to take one bite of like the fried mac and cheese balls to realize like, this is no good.
Bennigan's is great, though.
Is it?
The Monte Cristo?
Ground Round was terrible, I believe.
I'm just going by one sandwich. A true faith in this. It's the one thing that
That's
has my
all that.
heart.
I was a Ruby Tuesdays guy for the salad bar, but the food is horrible. And I've pumped up
Ruby
Olive
Tuesdays.
Garden in my life, and now do realize that Olive Garden is atrocious.
Well, Nate rides with Applebee's, so does Lar Bar.
I
your
bet they also
homegirl.
ride with Olive Garden if they're doing Italian. I think they're probably like okay with that. But Nate's got shopping mall taste. I don't have a problem with that. It's fine.
At all.
I don't.
I totally get that.
I sort of do too. Like I could eat and enjoy my meal if I'm going. Like I don't give a shit about what I'm eating, calories or health wise in any way. I could wreck shop at a Fridays.
Yeah.
Although
Their appetizer menus.
I'll tell you what, though.
They got a lot. They got a lot of different. If they're a pitcher, they got a lot of pitches.
last time I went into one, I walked out without getting anything because I don't know if it was the wait time or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to get after show food. But I looked at the menu, and I will say they lost their deal with Jack Daniels.
Yeah,
It's not called that anymore. It's
what
called
is
like, it's
it?
called like whiskey.
And now, the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson and Dan Soder.
Yesterday we brought up a topic that we're just going to get right into, which is welcome to the show. Our guest, you can hear her show, The Karen Hunter Show, on Urban View Channel 126.
Yeah.
What's that? Karen Hunter.
You just hey, what? Hey,
Hi.
hi. First of all, this was a topic yesterday.
So, this
What?
is we got to explain the ongoing thing. I've been on your show, had
Yes,
a
you
wonderful
have. You're
time.
amazing.
Plan on coming back.
Tall.
I even talked about my show on your show.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I brought it up.
Yep, he talked about it. Yep.
Now, we've walked through the hallways. We always go past
time.
each other.
Yep.
And then one time I was like, this is my co-host, Big J. Oakerson. Now, in the hallway, we've given off, do you want to,
Yeah, I'll jump
join
in.
Yeah, join in.
Absolutely. So this has come up a lot on the show because when I walk out, this is the feeling. The joke I make on the show always
Yeah.
is that the black people of SiriusXM love Dan Soder, hate me for some reason.
Oh no. We
Unknown
just
why.
don't see you. So
That's-
because Dan is tall, right? So he casts a shadow.
But he's tall, too.
Dan's literally
He's
less than an inch
he's
taller
mo-
than me.
He's much taller than you are, and so
You wanna see that.
I've never seen. And so hey.
We've had plenty of interaction.
So
but
and you think it's a black thing?
no. I'm saying, the joke of it is obviously because when we come in here also, Bev,
Bevy.
who is a sweetheart also, couldn't fawn over Dan more. I mean, double cheek.
no,
we
but-
have evidence of this. Double cheek kisses, and
Yeah.
I've been
Yeah,
with
well-
the same level of like, hey, and it's like,
Well, it could be the weird fingers glove.
that should mean nothing.
It's something about the fingers being exposed. It's weird, and then it could be the frosted hair. I'm not saying that it is.
Would it be fair to say that maybe I think you don't like me because you're wearing like an Erykah Badu camouflage thing?
No, well, this
Not
I
today.
actually got from Africa, so there's
sure.
that. So it's very black.
But isn't
And,
that? But why would this be?
No, I don't know. So here's the thing. I watch Billions, and then I literally just parked today on 6th Avenue. I looked over, and there's a Dan Soder billboard for some new show he's on, and I was like,
special.
oh.
Yeah, like
I
HBO
was-
special.
I was like,
Yeah.
I see him on
Yeah.
that little thing there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's facial recognition.
Yeah. So,
And
so
so
you're
that's
saying,
what
and
it is.
also you've never. All
This
right.
is nonsense.
Well, no, because I think what she's saying is there is nothing personal towards
Nothing
you.
at all. Nothing.
And I think you've been taking it. We have evidence of you thinking it's a personal
No,
thing
it's not.
where.
I think it's a weird, unpleasant
Not at
behavior in the hallway for someone who's been. I've actually been, and this has been witnessed.
Okay.
Scoffed at, but as I'm right
So what
next
does the
to
scoffing
Dan.
look like? I just need to.
The one
have
that-
I scoffed at you?
Yes,
Okay,
there is a fully evident one that several people saw.
Okay.
Was me and Dan walking in the hallway, and you gave me, Dan, hey, and I was like, hey, and you actually went like, eh, and like just kept walking forward. It's bananas.
I
The
might have
behavior
farted.
is
You don't
bananas.
know what was going on. I might have
But
had
Jay,
some
my
lunch.
question-
You sound like
I
excuses.
think
But
this is just
my
too
question
much.
to you is now that you two have met, I bet the hallway interactions completely changed.
I think that's true. See, this is.
I don't want a fictitious change. I
It's
want
not a
real-
fictitious
No.
change. I think that's a real.
Let me
I think,
finish explaining my thing because
Okay.
you never finished the thing. The initial was Dan goes, he goes, hey, he goes, this is my co-host show, Jay. And he goes, he's hilarious too. And you went, oh, I don't know him. I know you, which is
I
a
did do
weird
that.
thing.
Yeah,
It's a weird thing. That's a weird intro to people.
It's not weird. I'm just very. I was just saying this today. I think more people need to just express however they feel.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And stop being so damn phony.
Sure. Okay.
And I think we live in a world where there's niceties and all of these pleasantries, but we're like toxic animals every place else.
You're saying
So
like the
I
passive
just-
aggressiveness
Yeah,
is
just
through the
be
roof.
the toxic animal that you are in person, and then people can get used to it. It's not that personal. Somebody described me yesterday that said, you're really tough, but you're nice at the same time. It's a weird combination.
I've always said that.
'cause I
That
love
seems like the
people.
thing. When people say things like when a lot of girls will do that, like, "Oh, I could be such a bitch." And it's like, well, work on that.
Yeah,
Then work
well,
on that.
No,
that's not a good
no,
thing.
I'm not working on it because I like me. I like exactly how I am, and so yeah, I did that. I do remember it too. I remember
Yeah.
like it was 2 weeks ago because
Yeah.
it was 2 weeks ago.
No, it was months
so
and
let me
months
let me
and months ago.
let me apologize because I apparently it stuck with you because now we're here. Like
It's
I feel
almost
like
on a
first
daily
of all I'm in
basis.
this bad club with no music. It's like the lighting is hard. There's a
I'll
disco
tell you this,
ball
that's
in
Karen-
here.
Karen
It's
does not-
horrible.
Best vibe in Sirius XM show on the
Karen,
radio.
Karen does
Absolutely
not like
not.
Karen does not like the ambiance of
No,
the
your
bonfire.
ambiance is definitely is a mood killer. Actually,
Okay.
But
We need
no,
a full
but I can
bar.
see how this could happen, and so yeah, no, I didn't know you,
Mm-hmm.
and I wasn't familiar with your awesome work, but apparently you're a big J.
Yes.
So I'm going to really do my homework because that's part of that. Through
Yeah.
I think people don't know each other.
The
So
voice you're going to do her homework and come back genuinely not liking me.
I need to have a good reason, right? I need to have a
Yeah,
good
you know
reason.
what?
I need to
If
have
you
a
watch
reason.
my work and come back not liking me,
Then we
I'll
can
submit
be
to
fair,
that.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to at least do my
You know
part.
what? That would
I'll
be
do my
great.
part. I think
Just
that's fair.
Monday in the hallway,
Yeah.
Karen's like, "Don't even fucking look
Yeah,
at me."
I think that
Don't
might
even.
happen because I'm going to.
And then her and I have our own high five again.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I'll hold you to that.
Yeah, no.
Do some research and then come back.
But my point is someone that's been in the middle of this, do you see that you thought it was a personal thing? You're like, she just doesn't like me. She just doesn't like
she
me.
just said she's not going to be phony and act like she does like me.
But I'm
I don't
saying
know you.
she was saying she doesn't know you. That's why she said that. So I'm saying to you, is there any sort of relief knowing that Karen doesn't just hate you personally? Or not hate you, but just
No, I
like,
think she hated me. There's no reason that she would
yeah,
have had to hate
not
me.
hate. I mean, like,
No, I still think it was dismissive behavior, but
Yeah,
she's
probably
saying it was.
But I
and
treat
she's,
everybody like that I don't know.
But
So it's
that's
like,
not-
I'm consistent. No,
But that's
but
not
it
a
is.
good way
It's
to
probably
be.
not the best way to be. But at a certain point, you grow to be whoever you are.
Yeah.
And generally, I put goodness into the world, into the universe. I inspire people to do good things with their lives, and I have receipts. And if I'm dismissive in the hallway, I apologize. But Dan is special. And I think
I'm going to pay for this. This
No, go
second
on.
you leave. I am Karen. You are setting me up to get buried by Jay.
But I mean, he's just like, he's like warm milk and cookies, and like his presence in the studio was like family. It was like a homecoming, and everybody just kind of gravitated towards him. So I hope to have that relationship with you. Maybe you can come on the show and we can develop that bond because we spent a whole hour
maybe
together.
don't do the research.
Okay. All right. So that could be that.
Yeah.
But listen. Unlike some things around here, we open our doors to everybody.
But you know what? It's just fun to have you on because we've had this with other, like a show before us that was like kind of a joke, and we wanted to do this, and that host never let us do this, and I think this is a great thing to solve because it is.
No, I think in fact he just went to HR.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an option.
Yeah. Now we're done.
I can't go to HR.
Karen's like, I gotta go to HR
I didn't know I
right
could
now.
go to HR. And
But now, so now you'll know if Karen doesn't say hi to you in the hallway, she's
it's
seen.
because I
she saw the
actually will
research.
have
She
a
saw
reason.
she saw your
And this was
Degenerates on
actually part of
Netflix.
it.
That's
So-
fair. And then I'll be like, yeah, she's not into my thing.
Right.
Yeah.
I could just
Do
move
you have
forward.
a thing? What's your thing?
He's hilarious.
No, you keep saying that.
Yeah.
But so what's your thing though?
What do you mean?
He's a crowd work
Can-
specialist. I would say, like, watch his crowd work. It's unbelievable. He can talk to people in a room.
I say the things people are thinking but are afraid to say.
Yeah. He speaks truth with power. I would say
Did
he's
I
on.
sign that? Let me give me that back. All right.
No, we have to do the cops block.
Yeah. With the little smiley face.
With the
You
voice.
can put the sad face.
Yeah,
That'd
it's
be
like,
funny.
or I don't know if we have to modulate the voice
Yeah.
so we don't get sued. Yeah, I would say Jay does dirty jokes very well.
Give me an example.
I mean, that.
Not here.
Why? Yeah, you got to watch.
This
Watch
is SiriusXM. What do you mean not here?
But we're
No,
saying
it's not a
like,
matter of the content.
It's
But I'm not
about-
going to do a bit on while everyone's just sitting here in the room. That's odd.
doing stand up out of context is weird. It doesn't usually work.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right,
but watch The Degenerates on Netflix.
Okay.
Season
I will do
1,
that. I'll
and
do
Jay
that.
has a half hour that you can just stream. That's hilarious.
I will do that because
Yeah.
I'm a Netflix file.
Okay, yeah, just get in
That's the
there,
thing.
watch Big J's Netflix half hour,
Okay.
and then in the hallway, you don't have to. Now you'll know.
I'll know.
Because we do comedians. I have comedians on all the time.
Yeah. Maybe we'll come on your show.
Sina Ghaznavi, who's a comedian and a lawyer, he's on every Thursday, but we talk politics.
Yeah.
You know? And I have somebody who used to be called Lazy Lamont. He's on all the time, and Seton Smith. We know Seton. Yeah, and Godfrey was on the channel for a while. It was one of my shows. So I'm in that space differently.
Yeah.
Joyo Nicole Johnson. So we do this comedy thing. I would love to see how funny you are, but
Maybe we can be your white dude correspondent.
No, we don't do that. Because
Okay.
here's the thing. Comedy should be colorblind, right?
Yeah.
And I think the problem we have in this country right now is that everybody's assigning, like, you even thinking it's a black thing. That was that's weird.
No, it's funny.
No, it isn't.
There's
too much tension in this country right now to do that.
Well, there's a lot of tension from the black people and me in these hallways, it turns out. And I did not create that.
So I'm going to speak on behalf of all the black people at Sirius, all 5 of them. And two of them are in the room, so there's 3 more left. And we don't know you, and I'm speaking as the spokesperson for all black
Lou
people.
is my brother from another mother.
Is he?
Yeah.
You like him?
I love him.
Is he funny?
He's hilarious.
What are you going to say?
He's hilarious.
Are you?
It'd be funny if
I can't stand that. He
wouldn't work on the show.
Funny. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You forced to work here. You just give me the sign like Melania. Just let me know. Put the little thing on the
double
on the
hand grab.
Yeah. Let
Please
me
let me
know
out.
what's going on here. No, but
Black Lou, you're not going to get white pussy doing Godfrey show. You got to stay over here at the bonfire.
Is that what you want? Oh, okay. All right. See. All right.
Is that what you want?
But
That was just a great question. Karen just goes, "Is that what you? Is that
I
what
just
you
want
want?"
to know. I need to know. I'm just trying to figure out who the hell's in the room. You
But
got
that's
like
not an
1,000
issue.
people.
If Black Lou only likes white women, that's not an issue.
It would be a fetish.
Okay.
If you only like anything.
Yeah, like Jewish guys that love Japanese girls.
That's a fetish.
That's a fetish.
I don't know if that's love. That's a fetish.
My love of large breasts.
Well, that's something. That's being a man. I
Yes.
think, right?
That's not a fetish?
Normal.
I swear to God, Dan Soder can't say anything wrong.
He cannot.
You
You know
He
what?
cannot.
I like fuck drowning my women. You're like, you know
Okay.
what? No, that just sounds like fun.
I think that's really sick, and I'm
yeah.
uncomfortable
Well, that's
right
Dan's
now.
thing.
No, is it? Is
No,
it?
it's
Yeah. How do you feel now?
No,
How
I
about
still
here's
like
your
'em.
champion now?
Don't take me down just because you're
I
upset,
think
Jay.
that's what
Don't
people
lash
do.
out.
Dan's in the
I got
weird
you.
shit.
No,
he
I'm
isn't.
not. I'm in the very vanilla. My nickname's Vanilla Dan. You can't turn on me in this moment.
You've never been more happy that you've never said that about yourself before until this moment.
Yes, I have.
That's worked out so wonderfully just right now. They call me Vanilla Dan, for Christ's sakes.
I go, got this son of a bitch.
Goes,
Dead to rights.
Damn it, we do call him Vanilla Dan.
Karen, thank you very much for coming
good.
on.
I was like, when is this going to be over?
No.
All right, because it's so damn painful.
No, this has
and there's
been...
like 1,000 people in here to witness it. I think I'm hot flashing too.
No,
so
you did.
Thank you.
Check out Karen's show, Karen Hunter Show, Urban View Channel 126. Jay, now...
Thank you, Karen.
Can you? The introduction
We'll
is
see
complete.
tomorrow.
We'll see.
Are we going to be in the hallway
Monday.
tomorrow?
Monday.
No, Monday.
All right,
got a
Monday.
while.
I'm going to do my homework over the weekend.
Yeah.
And when I see you, if I don't look at you, you'll know. So
Okay.
I'm not going to harass you. I'm just not going to look at you.
Okay,
Got it.
that's very fair.
Dan,
Karen,
anytime
thank you very
can come
much.
to the home.
Thank you very
Thanksgiving, we'll
much.
see
I
you.
will.
See you for Thanksgiving. I love you.
I love it. Thank you. It's just...
Dan's going to start wearing dashiki in here.
I don't know. You know what, that...
Dan's going to have a wooden necklace tomorrow.
Yeah. Where I go, Jay, stop calling me Daniel. That's no longer my name.
Don't call me by my government.
Yeah. That couldn't have been better, I think.
Yeah, she's about as unpleasant as I pictured.
Not at all. Are you kidding me? She was insanely nice.
No, I think she was wildly insulting it several times, but she was fine.
What was... Oh, when she called you Big Joe? I heard that in the hallway.
Just, it's... Her whole thing is pretty rank. But if she... I'll tell you what. If she watches what I do and understands it, I will respect that at the very least. But she's not. She's going to be weird on Monday. You'll see.
Dude,
I hope she does actual research. That'll be the funniest thing.
I hope she hugs you.
Because she is going to...
I hope you do one of those turnarounds like Nate. You know, when Nate hates somebody and then they like compliment his comedy and he's like, you know what, man, they're great.
Did you watch her go, why does that be a black-white issue? And then I mentioned the Black Luth thing. And she's like, is that what you want? Like, it's like, I mean, she's very obvious. She's a very obvious person.
Okay. All right. Well, I thought that went well.
It was fine. It did go well.
Apparently, I fucking completely read that wrong. I thought it went well.
She's trying to dox me right now.
Wow.
She's trying to get my
get
my info out.
I love you. I love you, Jay. You are loved.
I love you too.
You are loved.
I know.
Just accept it.
Black Lou loves me. Christine likes me a lot. She likes me a whole lot. Love? I don't know.
Yeah.
She's trying not to get killed in these hallways. Christine's steering clear.
Yeah.
I love the vibe of our show. You like this vibe. You like this vibe also.
I thought it was hilarious that she didn't like it.
She told you it was garbage.
That's really funny.
She said
Just
the
to come
show
in
was a
there
mess. She insulted
just to come
your
into
show.
a room and go. You know what's funny is
I love she
as I
falls
was
over
watching
you
her.
still at the end is the best. That was funny. That was very funny.
I was watching the entire time like, Jay's going to turn this into something. Like everything she said. I was like watching him.
That was fantastic.
I was watching him watch me to be like, I wonder what he's going to blame me for. I was just watching Jay like. When she said she didn't like the room, I was like, that's hilarious. I thought it was funny. I was like, I bet Jay brings that back
I'm
up.
going to tell her she's fetishizing you.
Yeah.
She was
fetish.
fetishizing you.
Daniel Soder's a fetish.
Daniel Soder is a fetish.
Man, I wish we could wear our sweatshirts Becky Rodriguez got us.
Oh, she made us great ones. She went ahead and just took the bull by the horns.
We should have wore those sweatshirts when Karen was in here.
God damn, that would have been great. But that would have turned her on you.
You don't. Dude, are you kidding me?
Oh, you're right. She'd been like, that's very woke of you.
I love cum.
I love cum. Damn, that's great.
Come inside me. What are you trying to get fought?
Are you? I didn't think I could love you more unless you're bi.
I go, whatever way the wind blows. Am I right?
I don't know. Where are we at? You know what I'm saying?
Open and willing. High five. Up top.
We deep south. We Pacific Northwest.
Right up top.